there, Slick. How you doing? Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your Pip-Boy. Also, this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm hub. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, and a whole lot of cursing, I've still not been able to turn it on. Not exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use.
All quiet, which is how.
However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information digging, and we made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm hub in better condition. This message should trigger a marker update on your Pip-Boy's map. I'll be waiting for you there by the time you hear this.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Hey there, Slick. How you doing? Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your Pip-Boy. Also, this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm
Is there
hub.
something you need?
After a little tinkering,
I want to trade a few things. Whatever you need,
a
Jim.
whole lot of cursing. I've still not been able to turn it on. Not exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
An acquaintance of mine did some information digging, and we made a little
Come with
discovery.
me. Sure. Uh-huh.
Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may
Hey,
find a second
I'm
comm
listening.
hub in better condition. This
Excuse
message
me.
should trigger a
Need
marker
something,
update on your
General?
Pip-Boy's map. I'll be
I
waiting
think
for
it's
you there
best if
by
we
the
went.
time you hear this.
This has been a pre-recorded
You know where to find me
message.
if you need me.
Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Hey there, Slick. How you doing? Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your Pip-Boy. Also, this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm hub. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, and a whole lot of cursing,
Radio Freedom,
I've
broadcasting
still
all
not been
day,
able to turn it
all
on.
across the Commonwealth. Nothing to
Not
report.
exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information digging, and we made a little discovery. Turns out, there...
Hey, Slick. Say, you spoke to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
Nice to see you getting out and about.
Well, truth be told, I kind of enjoyed our last little outing together, despite all the bullets and stuff. So, figure I'd come meet you. Anyway, as I said, tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its...
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, yeah, there is. If we want more out of ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
Is there anything else I should know?
Well, this probably isn't going to fill with confidence over my abilities, but honestly, whoever designed that thing was a genius. But because it's so advanced, we'd have a hell... That's why I'm hoping we can find a second comm hub and...
Right.
Because otherwise, I'm not sure I'll be able to repair the one we have. Sorry to unload on you, but you did ask. Anyway, you ready to head out?
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. Here, let me update... There we go. All right. Seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff was delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait. Ghouls!
Hey,
Yeah? All right. Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec barrels. I assume this is the right place. Why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM...
Yeah, something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here.
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy... This seems like something we should look into. Hey. Hey, look there. I think we found the office. Just give me a second. Whoa! This is some serious security. Oh, damn it. Finally. If I'm reading this right,
What makes you think that?
these terminal entries. There's multiple references to it. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second...
Uh-huh. Why? What's going on?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. Well, we came here...
It's okay. You couldn't have known.
Thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we had.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe... The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although terminal also said... Alright, we found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
Going down. Basement.
Stinks down here. Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you. That's over. Now this is more like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a rival product. Although it looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer it. In partnership, my ass. Weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors? Don't suppose you've any ideas?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. I think its printing days are long behind them. They must have needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor... Let me check something. Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind. But now, we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. Good find, Slick. But I reckon we've... What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here?
Don't think I can pick
What's that
this.
noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. All right, let's take a closer look here. Huh. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMs in the other room. All right, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors. Huh. All right, come on back.
Nice. Hey.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
Oh?
The signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Exactly. When you shut off the power to the ASAMs, we shut off the signal. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Here.
What you got there? Technical documents, huh? You already had these? Not that I'm complaining, but Is there anything you come across that you don't pick up? Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still. I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
I'm listening.
We came here looking for another comm hub, because the one we've got's so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. As excited as I am to get out of here and start repairing our hub, I think there's still more to find. Take another look around.
Jake.
Yeah? Found something? Hello. What have we here? Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants. You know, plot types. The different things ASAMs can be programmed for. Let's see. We got... Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the... Recreational plot? Commercial? Slick, do you know what you just found?
I think so.
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
Sounds great.
Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
Come on. Don't sell yourself short.
Thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this happen. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot! I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
A meeting? What are you talking about?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath. The fella you need to visit lives up and down. Chances are... So here, take these caps. All right, time for me to get... Once you've wrapped up every... Oh, actually, before you go... Here. That's a copy of the ASAM scheme...
Thank you.
I won't blame you if you want... Anyway...